All right, we got n0ne versus Ya Adjuster, looking like Ganondorf Fox. All right, looking like Battlefield. They've been starting a lot of matches against n0ne on Battlefield, which is interesting. It's a really good neutral stage, so I totally understand that. So Ya playing Fox, which, you know, definitely, again, hard matchup for Ganondorf, but as we saw with n0ne has played against so many Foxes. Like, he knows, like, the optimal punishes at certain percents and predicting the DI. So when you combine your punish game with your DI predictability, it just means easy stocks for Ganondorf once he gets the hit confirmed. Now, of course, what Fox needs to do here in this matchup is apply heavy pressure, use Shine a lot, because Ganondorf has one of the harder get-up options, get-out-of-shield options. Even like Jump Nair has a decent amount of startup frames in terms of some other moves that characters will throw out to get out of shield. Already a stock taken by Ya's Fox, looking pretty good there. Already messes up there when he gets off stage. See what he does with his invincibility here. n0ne applying correctly, takes center stage. That's actually another thing. I talk about Marth taking center stage, but it's actually pretty important for Ganondorf in certain matchups to take center stage because his hitboxes are so strong. His range is so strong, so he can lethally throw out these moves and control neutral. So while Ganondorf might not be the fastest character, and by far one of the slower characters, if he's taking center stage like we just saw with n0ne, by taking control, you're already limiting your opponent's movement. And if you're limiting your opponent's movement, you're pulling their speed back to your speed. And then if your speed is about to match Ganondorf's because of controlling factors, who's winning? Usually in the King of Trades. Against a character that's known as the King of Trades. And so that's kind of a big game plan in this type of matchup, is if I control center stage as Ganondorf, now I can apply that your speed might be lowered because I'm controlling your movement options. Looking like Ya's already, I haven't really seen a lot of lasers. Now he's throwing out the lasers. I think he's now realizing, oh shoot, n0ne is controlling a lot of space and he's controlling me. I needed to throw something out to make him approach me. And so I think lasers is a really good game plan, especially that those can be canceled out of, so you can apply a relentless amount of lasers until Ganondorf approaches. And then that's the thing about Smash is, like, no matter what the character is, even if they're super fast, if the opponent approaches you first and your reactions are good enough, you already know the factor that they are approaching you. Now you can apply directly of a defensive or offensive response. Good edge guard. It looks like n0ne takes the first game. All right, Pokemon Stadium, a lot bigger of a stage, allowing Fox to apply a lot more defensive laser camping pressure. Looks like Ya is going full offense at the moment. Not full offense, but a lot more aggressive. And now he looks like he's going more in the on and off switch mode. So what this is for Fox and Falco players, there is something called the on-off switch, which means that when the switch is off, they're playing very defensive, they're camping lasers. And then when they recognize the moment as optimal in terms of getting a punish or a good setup, they turn the switch on, and that switch is for rushdown. So I'm starting to see a little bit of adjustment of Ya realizing, okay, I need to play defensive, offensive, defensive, offensive. But the flaw with that is if you're not consistently mixing that up, someone like n0ne's going to predict when you're in defensive mode and camping lasers, or in offensive mode trying to go for a rushdown setup. And while Fox's moves are really good as he approaches like Nair, in terms of like properties, again, Ganondorf is infamously known as the King of Trades. Just moves like forward air and just how much power Ganondorf packs in his moves is just something that's really hard to trade with as any other character. Not counting things like disjointed hitboxes, of course, but just overall trades, it's really hard to do against Ganondorf because Ganondorf often comes out the favor if it just comes down to 50-50 trade versus trade. That was a good spot dodge, goes into the jab, up smash, hit confirm. n0ne realizing that something Ya did adjust in order to keep up pace. That was good patience by n0ne. While n0ne is really good at staying on his feet and being fast with his characters, he's good at being patient when it comes to the tech chasing game, because the thing about tech chasing is the opponent actually has more options than you think of, you know, get up, attack, right and left, and so n0ne needs to apply what my opponent is thinking and how I can punish accordingly. And that's when it's a good spot to be patient, because what are they doing? They're not hitting you because they're already on knockdown. So what you need to put your mental energy in is to reading the opponent and predicting what they might be doing. Looking like the jab's being thrown out by n0ne. Again, kind of taking center stage around that Pokeball. Now he's closing it in. Ganondorf, honestly, a pseudo-spacing character. And what I mean by that is Ganondorf's kind of like a wall, like a moving wall in a fighting game, where the closer you move to the opponent, the more the stage might enclose on you. And there's that kind of like invisible wall on the right or left of you at the edge of the stage. Ganondorf kind of being that wall that pushes you against it, because you don't want to trade with him, but if he closes in on his approach, then he's starting to limit your movement options. And that's definitely something he wants to capitalize off of. But Yaw's actually keeping up good pace, especially compared to the last game. Oh, it looks like a Wizard's Foot, but again, like with Captain Falcon's problem against Fox, like the Wake Up Shine can be an issue if you want like a read punish. Looks like n0ne takes that game too. All right, looks like n0ne's done for the stream for now. I guess. So again, thanks for tuning in. It's been a fun tournament so far. Anyone